Okay, let's try this. Ooh, that part is wicked. And share. No, that's not the share button I wanted. Live gives. Mirror your video. Pause live. Settings. I don't want to do any of this crap. Share. Why are you trying to share that way? Hey, Haley Beth. How are you, sweetheart? Let me... There we go. There. There. Da. Pardonnez-moi, I am trying to share this out. We are having difficulties with the storm. Jeez, where is the dang on Sister Chat profile? Let's try this. There we go. Send. Hey, Anna. Oh boy. Hey, my sweet angel. Angel Tony. Because of the storm, Jean, her connection is iffy. But she also can't go live on her own platform, so she needs to come in on the Sister Chat platform. So again, I apologize for the delay of game. Okay, you are on. Oh, sweetheart, I know. I'm so sorry you're crying, but I'm glad you're here. You drive safely, Anna. Hey everybody, feel free to share out the live. I know it's shocking that I'm hosting Hoodoo. Yeah. There she is. There's my Jean. I know, cat, I know. Technical difficulties. That's a lot of tease, though. That is a lot of tease. There are names in here I've never seen before, so hey y'all, hey. Happy Saturday. Hey peace. Today we are honoring sisters. Hey, my beautiful friend. Anybody can feel free. You can start requesting the box. Honestly, we're not going to do a huge delay in having people come up. We want to begin honoring tweets on this platform. We also we know there are storms out there. We want to make sure that everybody is safe. We want to make sure that everybody knows that there is a GoFundMe for Tweets' children to help out while they are going through everything, this transition. So we definitely want to promote that. So Hey Lizzie, in my bio up there, there's a link tree, and then there's a button that says donate to tweets. Whatever you give is greatly appreciated. This is a very unexpected loss, and it's gonna take a minute to go through the whole process. In the meantime, she has a teenager that's just started high school. She has a very young adult son who also needs support and encouragement while he is trying to navigate possibly being his sister's caretaker, all of the things. So hold on, I there you go. Courtney's dry ass chicken. Now that's the name for you. So if you guys could please hit that Cash App, we would be, not Cash App, I'm sorry, GoFundMe. I'd appreciate it. Who is Courtney's dry ass chicken? I'm not familiar with you, and so if you are familiar with our platform, please say a little something so we know who you are if it's a different name. But oh, come on, Hanson. Okay, cause don't nobody want no dry ass chicken though.
Is that Hanson?
Yes,
Lord
Hanson.
have mercy. Good Lord.
Come on.
Okay, I need to let you guys know if you can hear me. The chat is not updating because I am on my basically my hotspot.
So
because
the
cable
name
Hold
has
on,
not
I
Hanson,
was
hold on.
talking trash to a friend and
Hold on, Hanson. Jean's talking.
oh my bad.
Go ahead, Jean.
And I can't see anything that is going on in the chat. Actually, it just updated for a second. If Hanson is in the box,
Okay.
but I cannot see him
Yes.
nor hear it. There he goes. Okay, apparently through this, my internet is going to be spotty. Hi, Tony. I don't know how long ago this came through, so if I'm late, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But y'all know where I am and what I'm dealing with, so we just gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna jump in when I can, if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all got me by my oof. Okay. Right. It's cool, Jean. Tell her again, Coach. Yeah. Somebody has to be responsible for reining me in, so whoever that's gonna be needs to get up here, because if y'all leaving me to my own devices, it's bad enough I'm on my own page. The shenanigans will abound. Yeah, Tony's in the chat.
Yeah, because
Hey, Coach
I got
Cass.
3 profiles, and this was the only one that would let me connect.
Oh goodness. Well, we gonna do what we gonna do, and then being where you are, it's unstable for you to host, being forced to be on Sister Chat, so we would possibly lose the live. So we don't want to do that. Yeah, I know
Exactly.
you're not about to come keep me in line. I already know that. I mean, God, it's on somebody else. It is somebody else's turn. Jean can't do it because she got spotty. Hanson? Oh shit. Yeah, no. Cass? No, because if I try to let Hanson try to keep me in charge, see, Cassie's driving. Well, I just get to do me today then. I know, right? Why is the chicken dry?
Okay.
Why it gotta be dry ass chicken?
So my friend
Hey,
Courtney,
buddy.
she's a very, very southern woman, and she takes pride in her fried chicken. And one day, she was talking some trash, and I'm like, "Oh well, your chicken's dry," and that hit her southern heart.
I'm sure.
And so I made my backup account Courtney's dry ass chicken, and I changed it to a little skinny chicken because to constantly let her know, don't talk trash about me for at least 7 more days. For at least 7 more days.
And that's the page that you chose to come. You know what? I need the laughter. I'm not gonna.
No, so I'm currently in another live, and I wanted to come say hi because I looked at the time and I saw you guys were gonna be live, and I wanted to come say hi and pay my respects to tweets and stuff. And unfortunately, that's the only account I have that's not being used at the minute. So you got Courtney's dry ass chicken.
You know what? I think that she would have found this story hilarious.
I'm sure she would have. She was a badass.
Hello.
Very much so.
So
Hey,
I
Lizzie.
was called to help, and I'm not sure what I'm helping with. And if it's to stay on track, I don't know how good I am at that either.
Oh shit. Oh great.
But I
You
am
know
gonna
what? It's gonna do what
It's terrible.
It's gonna do what it
I'm
do.
already bad at the job. That's what happened. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
No, you're fine.
Oh.
But I am gonna drop down to the bottom, so you can
know.
keep the box flowing. I just wanted to come up, and I wasn't even trying to come up. Actually, when the boxes shifted, I hit one of the boxes,
Oh,
so I
okay.
wasn't trying to come up. But I just want to come up and say love y'all and much respect out there to tweets, and love y'all and
We
your
love you
faces.
too.
So, and I'll
I
take
miss your
me and
face.
her dry ass chicken somewhere else.
We love you too, Hanson. I'm only up here.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
give you
coming.
the eyeball when I feel like you getting off track, cause I don't know when
Honey,
it's
you
gonna
don't
start
have
cracking
to.
again.
No,
It's fine. I'm not
you
gonna
don't
get
have to.
distracted. I said what I
I'm
said.
not
Don't
stranded.
make me spew, cause it's gonna crack eventually. It's gonna crack again. So if I give you the eyeball, that means you off track.
You don't have to, because I don't need the eyeballs. I don't want the eyeballs. But I'm happy to see your face. I love your face. I miss your face. So today is the first episode of Honoring Tweets. Her platform in and of itself is huge. And so there is no way that we can put this all on one day without bombarding people. So we're only going to do a couple hours. We are not going to be here all day. We are not going to be in here boohooing and sobbing and stuff all day. Preferably if we can keep the stories happy, that would be great. But honor her respectfully, whichever way you feel. In my link tree in my bio, there's a link to my link tree, and there is a link to the GoFundMe. to help her children in the day-to-day while they are going through the paperwork and all of that needs to happen. So again, she leaves behind 2 young children. She has a teenage daughter and a very young adult son, and they are transitioning through everything, including, I mean, as adults, we know how slow that paperwork can be. So anything that you can give, I don't care if it's $1. It is also in Jean's, on Jean's page. It is also in the sister chat link tree. So, anything that you can do to
Should be
support,
in
we
mine
are
later
greatly
today.
appreciative. Okay. Yeah. I don't have an agenda of how things can go. So anybody that wants to come up in the box and share a memory or a moment, then feel free to come on up and give flowers. We had some people ask what they can do. So we wanted to make sure to go live so people can know and hear it directly from us, what you can do to help, how you can help. Understand that a lot of us are still going through. So, oh, the buttons, all of the buttons. Y'all know I don't be doing this. Oh shoot, I didn't hit a button that I wasn't supposed to hit. I'm sorry, Chad. You can decline if you wish, and I'm gonna mute for a second because of the
And you
loudness.
got me up here too now. I said you done snatched me up here too, Devlin. I'm gonna behave though.
Your name was in the request box.
No.
But it was.
I didn't
I
request.
promise you. I wouldn't have snatched you if it wasn't there. Y'all know I don't do this. It was there. I promise.
Okay, well, Super Tony got you. You know what I'm saying? She on the
No, you
lookout.
up here. No, you up here. Don't put that weight on Tony right now. You up here. So
Wait a minute,
feel free
when
to
this
share.
cat pass over to me?
I'll put a disclaimer out there as soon as I enter the box.
Hey, Nikki.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy Ford. You want Daddy Ford to go first?
Well, it's gonna be a team effort then, I guess. So yeah, teamwork make the
Yeah,
dream work.
that
But
teamwork make the dream work.
my fondest memories of tweets consisted of when I was living in Arizona. And social media has a way of kind of getting you to crack under the pressure, affecting you mentally in ways and taking a toll on you. And this was around the time that I wanted to take my break from TT. Tweets took it upon herself to reach out to me via my Instagram, and she would always check in with me like, "Hey, you okay? How you doing? Is everything good?" You know what I'm saying? And if I wish I could have known her as long as everybody else did, but those were my fondest memories of tweets, basically being a support system for me during my little mental health breaks.
There are some people that are requesting that I'm not sure if you were friends with Tweets and that's why you're here. But I'm not familiar with you, so before I let you up, I would appreciate it if you introduce yourself, say hi, something. But I will tell you, my tolerance for BS and shenanigans and foolishness and childishness. You see how her fingers are getting smaller and smaller? Mine are 0. So,
Good afternoon, sister. How y'all doing today?
hey, Daddy Ford.
Oh God, I'm staying up. I'm staying up. My love goes to the whole sister chat group. I'm just gonna say this briefly. Last Saturday, I met a brother that I follow here online, and I finally got a chance to meet him, and I was so happy, so happy. Finally met him. He was laughing, he was talking, and then I came out and we said our goodbyes. And I was on the phone with one of my good friends from here, one of my good sisters from TikTok. And that's when I learned last Saturday about Sistah Tweets. And I'm going to avoid some parts of this conversation because I want to try to keep it upbeat. All I can say is this.
You guys want any cheese on top?
No, we're good with that. Thank you.
Be careful, please. I'm warm.
Okay. All I can basically say is this.
Also be careful.
I'm very grateful to have met her, and the few interactions that we've had were so memorable and so meaningful and so impactful. And the importance of having good relationships with people is paramount. The first time we laid eyes on each other was last year when we had the poetry thing in Detroit. And we locked eyes on each other and we had a long stare down. And we smiled at each other and stared down. We couldn't even look at each other. It was like we wanted to see who was going to make the first move. And it literally is like Wild Wild West scene. You know how you're about to do pew pew, who could pew pew first? And then at the same time, simultaneously, we opened up our arms and we gave each other the biggest hug that would not stop. It would not stop. And then the other major impact that it had, I was on my way from Canada, and you yourself, Sister Devlin, and her, within 1 minute, both called me simultaneously, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go too deep into that. And it just reminded me of, wow, an emergency came up, and these two sisters of mine both had hit me up and some other brothers, and the brothers and sisters automatically just went into mode where the sisters held the room down, and as the brothers came in, the sisters went into the chat, and the brothers handled that situation. Very impactful moments of a short relationship, and we were supposed to have met because my niece is also a veteran that lives in the same exact town as she lives in, and we were supposed to meet up. She was supposed to come to my niece's house. I said, come and meet your family. That was right around the time of Sister Jean's birthday, but we couldn't, because the situation. So me, Sister Jean, Sister Tweets, and Sister Desi, we was all supposed to meet up, and unfortunately it didn't happen. So I'm going to leave this brief because today is also my late son's birthday today. And at 3:00, I got to honor him. So, but along with honoring him, I'm going to, whoever wants to speak about any loved one, you're more than welcome to come through. I'm going to go in more detail about my relationship with Tweets and all of the amazing things she did with the veterans and the whole everything. A remarkable individual. So my love goes to, obviously, Tweets. I love her. I know she loved me. And the Sister Chat group. Ladies, this was a rough one. To the best of my ability, sometimes we say the right things, wrong things, or whatever have you. I would have rather have known her for a short time than to not know her at all. Because that was an impactful woman. She loved and she was ferocious, she was good, she was kind, but she was real. And my love goes to Sister Chat. Like I said, I'm going to go more in depth on the 3:00 side when I'm honoring my son and everybody speaking about loved ones that are no longer here. So if you guys want to come through, if you're in that mind space, you're always welcome. If not, I understand. Ladies, I want y'all to do your thing and just know I love y'all. Stay strong. And let's just continue being there for each other. And again, I love y'all. Be good. And I'll see y'all in the streets. Have a good day, my ladies, my sisters. Love y'all.
Okay. Love you too, Daddy Ford. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Charles.
Hey.
Hey guys, how are you?
How are you? Good. We good. I'd be better if my phone wasn't on 14%.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. I had to have mine on the charger all morning while I was in the gym. Damn.
I'm working on it.
Sorry, just really, Dave, really. Don't you go on me?
Huh?
Typical.
You're breaking up.
Get her,
on me.
Gene. Get her,
This is
Gene.
typical.
Hey, I
This
was
is typical.
doing like 6
This
different
is
things
typical.
at one time.
I
had
don't
to put the
understand why
link
this
tree
phone
with the
can't never be
GoFundMe.
charged though. I don't understand.
It was charged.
Yes.
And
Your
then I
phone is
used
never
it.
charged.
My
Like
phone
never.
be charged, and then I used it.
I know what you're getting. I know what you're getting for Christmas/birthday. I know what you're getting from me. But then I'm afraid if I spend my money, are you even going to charge that to keep that other thing charged? Like
Thank you, Marmalade.
You
Say
Somebody
they're
Behind
not 20.
me.
There's chargers at Walmart. They're only $20.
It had
y'all want me to
chargers.
relax and stabilize my
We,
blood pressure, but y'all do stuff like this.
mm,
I
we're
was
going to
on
send
the
Devlin a
phone.
whole packets of chargers for her birthday, y'all.
I had to order food. I had to make
We'll
a
even
video. I had to
we even have
find
to.
the link tree thing to fix the link tree for the sister. I've been doing. It's been a day.
We'll also have to send her the solar powered one too. That way she has one. That she has no excuse because it isn't
I
getting
got
charged.
one of
Solar
them.
powered.
It's downstairs.
Well, what? That's not going to do you a lot of good downstairs. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna go sideways
What?
and charge up my phone.
Tony, you don't have that much distance from Devlin. Go get her.
She ain't hit.
I am 6 hours away from Devlin right now. That's why
I got a
half of
charger.
my mood is
I
messed
got a
up.
charger. I said I was working on it.
I won't be back to our side of town until 9 o'clock tonight.
Well, make a pit stop on the way. You know what I'm saying?
I got a show tonight as soon as I get in the house, so she gonna have to do better.
That's right. Don't forget, Primal Poetry open mic is tonight. $5 for poets, $10 for audience members. Y'all need to do that. There's a link. Also in that link tree. While you're up there getting those tickets, also donate to the GoFundMe. Yes, please and thank you. And hope to see y'all tonight. So yeah.
I like it how you
And
flip
I'm
that so
charging.
Tony don't come in round.
I'm gonna be there tonight because right after I do this, then I'm gonna take whatever percentage I have left on my phone and get my ticket, and I'm gonna split a piece or 3. I don't know. Depends on how long
you
it
can
is.
charge your phone while you get the tickets, right?
I'm charging right now, literally right now, charging.
There you go.
Give her the
Guys,
eye, Tony.
I'm gonna say that I appreciate.
Y'all know good and well I was panicking about hosting in the first place, so I don't even know what you want from me. I'm doing the things, okay? I got my comfort blanket, my support blanket, because I don't have a support sock like Scott. You know, all of it. It's
You got this. You're doing good. You got this.
here, ma'am. It's the side eye for me. I love you too, Lady in Red. I love you. I love you so much. You be nice to me.
He's like, you still gonna get it.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yes, I
Yes,
can hear
Miss
you,
Williams.
Jean.
Yeah, now,
Save me,
yeah.
Lovely.
please.
Okay. Charles, real quick, while I have got a decent little bit of a connection, just I know we're talking about tweets. I want to also keep Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee, all in the area where the tropical storm went through. Keep people in your prayers, please. It's bad. It is bad here where I am. I just tried to get out again today. It's bad. It's bad everywhere. I want to also go out of here, search the video on Chimney Rock, North Carolina. Y'all, that videos, there's people out there, and oh, that's not real. It is very real. I am not that far from Chimney Rock. It is being shown on the town by a flash flood. Keep these people in prayer, please.
Absolutely, most definitely. Yeah, so I think it was your story video this morning that I saw. It had all the flooding and all that stuff. That was insane. That was wild.
Yeah, the storms are bad, which is why y'all have the lovely opportunity to suffer through me hosting.
We're not
What?
suffering. We're not suffering.
Because
You're doing good.
Jean is usually
Yes,
the one that
amen.
would host. However,
Don't say that.
Ma'am,
Ain't
I'm
nobody
gonna
suffering through you.
jump you too on that. You're doing fine. Relax. You're doing fine.
Don't
doing fine.
do that. You know I hate your backhanded down me and let me just talk down about myself moments. Don't do that, especially not in my presence. Do it
I'm
if
not
I have
talking
to drop.
down about myself.
You
I'm
did.
being realistic
I
about
have-
this
You
experience.
have to suffer through me. No.
No negative self-talk. We don't do that.
And I'm giving you the Gene face too.
The Gene face. Anything but the Gene face.
All positivity and light. But with that being said, y'all, can we please stay on track?
Yeah, like it.
Shout out to the folks in Florida, anywhere that's near that. Yeah, anywhere near that hurricane, you guys are in our prayers. It's all love and light. Anybody would like to say something positive about tweets?
Yeah, I was going to go ahead and bring up a couple of things. One, I want to say, ladies, thank you so much for hosting this. Obviously, this is, tweets had a really big impact on a lot of us, right? I mean, I know we all watched her Friday shenanigans and things like that were really, were awesome, and her smile was like, infectious and all those kinds of things. And she was also very educating, when she talked about the different things she was going through and other people were going through, and how she was, and just to watch those videos and learn and listen, it was, she was very powerful in many different ways.
Absolutely. We've had so many people reach out and ask, is there anything that they can do, and send their condolences, and oh my God, I was just talking to her, and there are so many other people whose messages have been rolling in. It's like, who was that? I mean, she was touching people that we didn't even realize, When we first met her, she was heavy with her Vet Talk lives, and she still did that work, the singing, the Elmo videos, the shenanigans, the sister chat, the, my 2 cents, her TikTok shop. Jill of all trades was a very fitting handle for her. Very fitting.
Absolutely. Also, the impact that she had on Brothers Corner too. What she brought to Brothers Corner was a big deal. I mean, all you ladies brought a huge amount to Brothers Corner.
Yeah, reached out to a few of the guys from Brothers Corner. Sent them the live today. Let them know that we were going live today. Some people just found out even today, and it has been, it's been over a week,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
I was floored when I heard it. It was like I was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I heard. Someone said, as a matter of fact, I got a video sent to me, and it was like, no way. There's just no way. But yeah,
Tony, 1020 Blues, 81020 Blues, just found out also. But we've had her family members reach out and ask again. I know I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. There's a GoFundMe link in my link tree. You can read through the details that are there because that is too much for me to go into. But any amount that you can share to help support during this time for them is greatly appreciated.
Also,
Are we also
in
gonna be
Jane's
putting
link
up-
tree and the Sister Chat link tree, you guys
It is.
can.
Yeah.
are we going to be
that
posting?
GoFundMe.
Are we going to be posting videos for that link tree also? Do you guys want us to do that? Or not link tree, but the
I have
GoFundMe,
no
I mean.
problem.
GoFundMe?
Yeah, the GoFundMe. You want us to post
That
videos
would
about
be
that?
awesome.
Okay.
That would be awesome. I have not done that myself yet. So yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. If you would do me a favor, or somebody would do me a favor, all I have is like screenshots of pictures. I don't have actual pictures, so I don't know if there's a picture we can put up along with that in that video, so I can screenshot the link to the
Basically,
GoFundMe.
you want a picture of tweets
But also put
with the GoFundMe.
but also put a picture. Yeah, put a picture with both of me as well. So we can have kind of both on it. That'd be great. And I'll do that.
Shoot me your number because I don't know if I have it.
Okay.
I think I have it, but
I think I just had to change my number, so because of
well then I don't
weird
have
stuff
it.
going on. So yeah, I'll send you my new one. That's fine.
Okay, cool. We will make sure that happens. Thank you so very, very much. But yeah, we want to make sure that the word is out as much as possible. Hey, little sissy.
Hi, Big Sissy.
How you feeling, honey?
Feel like shit, but I'm here.
Well, I thank you for being here, even though you feel like shit. And thank you for helping out the other day. I really appreciate you.
Of course, you know I got y'all.
All right, what's a good memory of tweets that you have? You can.
I have so many because we used to be on the phone all the time, just me and her. So,
I know.
man, all I know is after her telling me how the VA works and what it does, y'all know I have a VA hospital right up here, right down the street. Literally, it only takes me like 5 minutes to get there. I will literally go all the way around now just to go to my chicken spot. Because I don't want to deal with that hospital. I don't want to look at it. I want to throw it the hell away because now we don't have her, and that's where my head had went. Whenever I got the news, I'm like, fuck this, fuck that hospital.
It just, I mean,
You know, and it's like
we need it to be better.
I know. There's a few others. I was up one night and I had gotten on TikTok and I was just scrolling like always and came across her being live and she was singing. So I popped in and I'm like, the voice, the beautiful voice. She didn't even know I was there. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were here. Thank you." She was so sweet. But she'd get in my ass. And that's what I needed.
Definitely would did you in your ass if you needed it, that's for sure. She wasn't joking. I loved it.
Even when you didn't, because I got in trouble with her a lot.
Yeah.
I'm y'all problem now. I don't know. It's going to take about 3, 4, 5 of y'all to match up to the one tweets in her discipline. I'm just saying. Oh, I got in trouble with tweets a lot. Yeah.
You know, you just got the side eye from Tony again, right? Just so you know.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
But she also knows that I'm telling the truth.
And you got a little bit of that side eye because they don't do no snitching over here.
I mean, I don't think
Run
it's
it,
snitching
Tony.
if I'm telling on myself. I got in trouble with tweets quite often. And so I don't, like I said, tweets is a powerhouse. Hey, Jaden.
The one right next to me is a powerhouse too.
Yeah, but she got a whole myriad of people to divide her time and her powerhouseness amongst.
Oh, you just got.
She got a whole bunch of people to with the reins. I'm not saying that you can't
We
do
have
it.
been around each other for too damn long.
I'm not saying that she can't do it. I've never said that. I would never say that. I'm just saying that I had dedicated discipline. You know, her attention wasn't so divided, so vastly divided. Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things about tweets that we should recognize is anybody notice that Devlin is on camera and talking to us and things of that nature. I know she worked with you a lot on that.
That's only because I'm in this host box.
And the code. No, you've done it before.
And I ain't learned how to turn
too.
that, fix it.
I think you developed a lot of confidence too from her.
Yeah, she gave me the kick in the butt. She definitely gave me the kick in the butt. She gave me the kick in the butt about my poetry and the stories. She was one of the very first to hear the elevator story, what y'all call the elevator story. She and Tracy and some of the other ladies on Discord were the very first to hear that story and was like, okay, what else you got? And do more. And when are you going to talk to Angel Tony and the Primal family about your stories? Because you should be out there. Then I'm like, I'm not doing that. Girl, these stories are for me.
I just think you saw a video.
I wrote a poem last year. And I was super excited about it. And I called Jean and I read it to Jean. And she's like, oh, yeah, you need to tell him. And I was like, I don't know. Okay, maybe. She's like, well, when you going to tell him? I was like, I don't know. Then I got on the phone with tweets and I read it to her and she was like, you need to tell Angel Tony and Davino when you gonna do it. I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, you know that I know now. So if you don't call them, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna tell on you. And do you want to deal with that? I don't think you want to deal with that. I think you better tell them before I tell them. And that's how I wound up calling Angel Tony and Davino. And I was like, I got this poem. I kind of want to read it to you. I think it's something. And yeah. And they thought that it was something. And they thought that I was something. They think that I'm something. And they invited me to do Primal Poetry last year. And they called me back to do it again this year. Link for those tickets are also in my link tree. But it was because of tweets. If she didn't go to the first show and tell us what an amazing time she had, I wouldn't have been tempted. You know, I was on the Zoom and I was cool with being on the Zoom. And I was like, I'll just Zoom. And she was like, no, you want to do this in person. The person that I am right now, I strongly credit her for. I do. And if she hadn't thrown my omelet in the garbage, I probably wouldn't be here right now either. So, I mean, what? She is the person that will fight you about you. Okay? Anybody that met her in person or over the phone knows good and well she would fight you about you.
Over Discord.
And you can't even side-eye that. Because you know it's the truth.
And that last remark that you said that I wouldn't even be here when you should have been disciplined enough not to try to eat nothing with tomatoes on it. She shouldn't have had to cuss you out and then call us to double cuss you out. She shouldn't have had to do that.
I was hungry. I hadn't eaten. And nothing that was in the groceries matched to make a meal. And it smelled good. Y'all told me to eat. So I was trying to eat.
Not something that was gonna send your ass to the hospital.
Sweets. Could have traded food with me, but she didn't. We could have. She didn't have tomatoes in her stuff.
Devlin.
But no, she took the ketchup and put ketchup all over it. We could have even traded. We could have even traded.
Devlin.
You said good memories. It was a good memory. Yes, Tink.
You can't have tomatoes, whether it be ketchup or not. I'm gonna need you to leave the damn.
No, what I'm saying is her food didn't have tomatoes. We could have switched.
Ketchup on
but
it,
then
right?
she went and put ketchup on it after. So then I couldn't have that either. So we couldn't switch.
Then you should have known to send that shit back and got something else.
You're not helping.
I'm not supposed to be helping. I'd rather you be here, not in the hospital.
Also true. Hey, Nova. Oh, that's not English. I can't read that. Hey. Hey. Jaden, you letting out my good air. As I said before, the boxes are open. Anybody can come up. Yeah, I need to fix my face.
Need me to drop, I can always drop too, so let me know if you need me to.
I got 3 whole boxes down yonder. Yep, I am allergic to tomatoes.
She's definitely allergic to tomatoes.
And it has progressed. It has progressed since knowing y'all. I am now highly allergic. I used to be able to tolerate. I am now highly allergic. I used to eat tomatoes straight off the vine when I was younger. So, who knew?
Those are the best ones.
They are. And fried green tomatoes.
Don't stop.
Yes.
With some hot sauce.
Because my father can make fried zucchini and fried squash.
Fried okra? Yes.
And
fried okra would be good right now.
He does fried squash. He has his own recipe for the batter.
See, I learned how to use cornmeal in that, and it was a whole different world once I learned how to use cornmeal. That was like, what? Cornmeal?
Yep.
And of course, I'm from the Wild West out here. We just use flour and everything. And then I heard cornmeal. Of course, you know where I learned that from. Where did I learn that from? Well, ladies. And guess what? I learned, holy crap, this is a whole different world. What is this? This tastes really good.
Yeah. For anybody that is just entering the room, we are celebrating. This is our first episode of celebrating our sister Tweets, who passed. She was one of the founding members of Sister Chat. There is a link to a GoFundMe in the link tree in my bio. There's also a link in the link tree on the Sister Chat bio. It's there now in the comments. It is also on Jean's page. But anything that you can give to the cause, we greatly appreciate you. That is also another interesting name. During the transition of getting paperwork and everything taken care of, she left behind 2 beautiful, amazing, intelligent children. And so anything that you can give will help tide them over while all of the paperwork and everything is taken care of. So I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $2. Whatever. If Tweets has touched your life in any way, if you are one of the vets that she helped get better benefits and increase your percentage, or if you found joy in any of her videos, if her videos with the Elmo and the shenanigans and the dancing and the singing made you laugh, smile, dance along, any of that, please do donate to the cause. Again, in my link tree in my bio, there is a button that says donate to help Tweets. I think that's what it says. I know it says donate and it says Tweets. I've changed the wording a couple times, so but it's there, and it goes directly. It doesn't go through me. It doesn't go through Sister Chat. It goes directly where it's needed. I know the Elmo videos. I know. And you, her right there keep giving me the side eye and stuff. Not the frowny face. Maybe the you live is to you, not to me. Yeah, that's what it is. No, it's you. Hey, Davino, Optimist Barito. In case anybody wondered if I was faking, no, I just did that on my own. Hey, bro. Come on, backpack. We can't hear you. Oh, that was the mushy part. It was cheesecloth. Never mind. You ain't got to come off mute. I love you. I see you, my baby. I love you.
I love you. That's what I said.
I read it. Cheesecloth.
Backpack.
Door.
Dora.
Again, the boxes are open. So, yeah, if you can type, that's fine. And you don't have to be on cam here. This is one of those lives where, hell, I shouldn't even be on cam. Because I don't do cameras, which is why this is, everybody is shocked. Because Dev don't do this. Dev don't host often. I'm gonna get better at it, though. I'm gonna start doing it more often. Maybe.
Yay.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm going back on mute. The way my tweets blossomed in these past 3 years, from this woman who sat in a corner of the couch at the Airbnb the whole weekend and did nothing but laugh, to the person who was almost able to get me in check at times, was a beautiful sight. Because we all know not very many people can put me in check. I even had to teach my baby that lesson this week. My own daddy have a hard time putting me in check. But Tweets was damn near there. She could make me stop and think about some things. But I'ma miss my baby. I miss fussing at her, making her sit down and lay down. You ain't gotta be superwoman all the time. What'd he say? I said what I said. I'ma miss her laugh. Like I can't go into a room or pick up the video call and hear her scream, "My angel," loud. I'm not gonna get that anymore. Those that knew her heart. They knew what type of person she truly was. She was loving but mighty. I kept you lucky this is about tweets. This world has lost a special person. This world has lost a special person. And I will protect her name and her honor until I leave this earth. I will. I'm not behind her because I watched the journey. When I met Tweets wouldn't say a few words, like nothing. She walked into the event, she introduced herself, we hugged, and then I went back to running around until it was time for me to sit down. And then she was with us for the rest of the time that we was there, and she was just so quiet. And that's not the person that I know today. The world lost a real one.
Devin, I heard that, Angel Tony. I'm not sure if Sincere is still in here, but Sincere is one of the people that Tweets actually touched. I don't know if she's able to share, but she's looked like she wanted to.
Yeah. If you want to come up, Sincere, you don't have to worry about turning your camera on. Yeah, feel free to come up if you would like. You don't have to type everything. Hey, Mr. King Jock. Hey, Red. Yeah, but sincerely, if you want to come up, you can. Like I said, you don't have to turn on your camera or any of that. But reading the comments that you put, I thank you very, very much for sharing even what you shared so far. Hey, Purpose. Okay, Tink. Anybody that wants to come up and share some flowers, please do. Okay, Papa Square. Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, you heard what just went by me, so. Hey, Purpose.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hanging in there.
I don't think it'll be long. You got me thinking, and I'm a person who like to move. Tweets was amazing to me. We met on my live 2 years ago, and we exchanged numbers, and she said, "Hey, Battle." Everybody know that. We call each other Battle Buddies. And she shared some of her story with me. And I respected her advocacy for veterans' problem. She was a good person, you know. Um, I don't like this part of mourning. Um, she cared about real issues, women's rights, veterans' rights, women veterans. And she was passionate about it. And she stood up for things that I may not have necessarily agreed with, but she didn't back down. She cared, man. She cared. She had a good heart. She had a good fucking heart. And it's hard when you know people are good people and things like this happen. It's hard when people have a good heart and they get taken from us. And all the conversations that I would have with her offline, and even when I had a situation on here, she called me. We talked. Even when my mom's got cancer, she called me. She said, I'm just checking on you, man. Just making sure you're all right, battle. Even through my sabbatical, she called me. Hey, I haven't seen you online. Just going to call and see how you're doing. She ain't had to do that, man. There wasn't nothing from me. Nothing from me. Not even to talk about any problems that she was going through. It was all about what I was going through, and she talked to me about it. And you never heard nothing about it. You never heard no one say anything. She didn't share nothing on live. You know, she didn't say anything about me. She never tried to expose me, none of that. And you rarely find people that like that. Y'all never heard nothing that me and her talked about. She never once even said it live, never once said anything. That means that she's solid. And even in the midst of everything that she was going through, she never folded on nobody. She never made a video about that person. She never did none of that. And you know how fucking rare that is? She could have easily made a video about anything. She didn't do that. She stayed 100 with the things that she advocated for. She stayed in her lane. She gone. While we got to sit here and suffer with these imbeciles. While we got to sit here and suffer with dummies. Waste of space and air.
She was amazing. She was amazing. And so many people didn't know the depth of what she was going through. Because you see the videos, and so many people assume because you see a video of her having a good time that she had no worries. You know, that is what a lot of people said. You know, but she seemed so happy. I didn't know. You weren't supposed to. She shared with whom she shared it with.
Yeah, you had.
I got you, Davina. But I will say briefly, her children are here in the room. Her son and her daughter are here in this live right now.
Yeah. And I'm if he's when he this is what I got to say to that young man. You made a choice and a decision that was so hard that most men in my age will find it difficult to make. And I know that's I don't even know what to say, because I don't think I would be as strong as he, his daughters and his kids would have to be. That's a decision. And I think about you, man. I think about you, because that right there is a decision that will always change you. And I hope you know that you had to make the right decision. Different than anything, you had to make the decision. And so many other people. So many other people. You don't understand, man. So many people. I'm sorry for your loss, man. I mean, burying a mother ain't easy. It ain't easy burying your creator. And I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass, tell you whatever. That's not what I'm here for. Because no one knows what that decision is like but the people who had to make it. And I never had to make that decision. And I'm not gonna sit on here and patronize you and think that I understand. I'll tell you fluff and blow smoke up your ass, man. I don't know how you feel about that decision. But if you need somebody to talk to, I'll listen and shut the fuck up and just let you talk. Because I know that couldn't be easy. That couldn't be easy. So I'm gonna drop down because I'm gonna start crying. I don't want to. I got work to do for that woman. I promised her something that I gotta make sure I do. It was a promise between me and Tweets, and I gotta make sure I do it. I gotta live for it. I gotta complete the mission, even when I don't want to. Because to be honest with you, she knew I can't stand none of these people. And I want to walk away from this shit so bad. But I gotta make sure that her life means something. And I gotta fulfill this promise to her. I gotta at least see it through. Even if I don't want to. And God only knows I don't want to. So I'm gonna drop down. I love y'all, man. Take care.
You too. Sincerely. If you want to come off mute, you can. And if you're not ready, that's okay too. If you want, I can move forward with Davino.
First off, hey everybody.
Hey, Davino.
How are you?
Okay.
Wow. This is a tough one, but kind of piggybacking off purpose. And this is to her son and her daughter. I want you to understand that your mother created a village not only for her, but for y'all. You have more aunties, uncles, and friends in this village that you can ever imagine. And not one of us would hesitate to pick up a phone call, an email, a messenger message, a Snapchat message to be there for y'all. I was fortunate enough to meet your mother on here and met her in person at our event with Angel and a lot of us on here. Quiet, studying in the background, looking fly as hell, light up shoes and everything. But she was quiet. And we just refused to let her sit in the background. Tweets used to have conversations with me. Let me rephrase that. Tanae used to have conversations with me about how she felt. And at times she wanted to just say fuck it all and be done with it. But used to yell at me when I wanted to give up on something. And her favorite line to me was, you know, Angel ain't letting that shit happen. I know there's a ton of people that want to say something to you, but to y'all, she was a friend. She was your mom, nurse, doctor, confidant. And I'm saying to y'all, as special and loved as she was to y'all, none of us will be able to fill that role, but all of us will stick out our neck to attempt to. Jaden, I couldn't imagine, King. I couldn't imagine making that decision. And I bow my head to you because I know that was a tough one when I seen you come back on that Zoom call. Just to look in your eyes, I got it right off top. But you had to make the best decision for you and your sister and your family that was beneficial to your mother, where she wasn't in a place of bad, where she didn't have to suffer anymore, whether she didn't have to endure any more pain. And I embrace you for that. I embrace you open armed, wholeheartedly, bro. Your mom was one of the dopest motherfuckers. I was a little fucking done. We made it a point to let her know how she impacted our lives. We made it a point to let her know she was loved because none of us wanted her to go back to that quiet, sheltered, in the corner Tweets. My grandfather told me when I was a kid that the physical will go away. The physical will go away. But as long as you have memories of who they are, what they were, and who they always will be, she can never die. Never. thank King's Live for introducing me to my first meeting with tweets. I appreciate myself and Primal Poetry for allowing her to open up and be who she became. I thank Sister Chat for holding her to the T to keep her greatness being shown and spread more. And I want to thank her daughter, and her son for sharing her with us. I know she said she told y'all when she was coming to Chicago for the first time, and y'all were like, you don't know them people. But she got to know us. And we fell in love with who she was and continue to. So thank you. Thank you for sharing her with us. Because there's very few people that you meet in your life that impact your life and change your life for the better. And she was one of them. So thank you guys. I'm gonna go back to listening. Rest in heaven tweets. Tonight you will never be forgotten, always cherished and loved.
Sincerely.
Yes.
Your turn, love.
Okay. Excuse me. Not good with this kind of stuff. So excuse me if I kind of get a little nervous in my voice because I'm not good with this kind of stuff with losing people that mean a lot to you, you know. So, but either way, I remember it was years ago. I remember meeting Tweet on here, and from her uplifting like kind of vibe and everything, and her smile and her ability to make you feel okay, and just if you're having like the worst day, it was always good to see her videos and how she, to me, always wanted to laugh and make you feel like you're part of like her family kind of like thing. I never felt by myself when she would share videos or nothing like that, because it was always, because I'm a person that liked to laugh, so it was always like that mutual kind of thing of being able to laugh and share shenanigans like that. So I'm going to miss my shenanigan buddy, and it's still weird, and I can't process this that she's completely not here no more. I feel like she's just on vacation and she'll be back. She'll be back. And it's going to be rough for everyone that she shed light on them from the wisdom that she shared and the laughs, the wisdom and everything, and just her fight every single day with herself. I'm going to miss her. I know everybody's going to miss her. And I honestly just still trying to process this whole thing. So I'm not going to run up the time or whatever, because like I said, I'm not good at this. But I can't believe that she's not here. It's been years that I've known her, and no, I haven't met her in person, and it would have been really nice to. And just to hear that she was kind of quiet and off to the, sidelines was kind of like, oh wow, because I always see like just, the light that she had. I would never thought she would have been so quiet in person. But I'm gonna miss her. I am, and just it's rough. And I lost a really good person. Lost a really good person, and you know, her family right now, I know, is probably just going through the most right now, and I want to give my condolences to them, and may they get through this right now, because she's still here to me, no matter what. She's never gonna leave, and I'm always gonna just always know Tweet is gonna be just watching everybody and just seeing what we up to, because she here. She's always gonna be here. And yeah. I love you, Tweets. And I'm gonna miss our shenanigans together. I really am. I am. Yeah. You here. I know you here. You watching. So I ain't worried about it. She'll be all right. She's here with me. She's here with everybody. So like I said, that's yeah. Okay. I'm getting a little yeah. I think I gotta go for a minute. I'm shaking and stuff. But y'all, thanks for letting me come up
I
and talk.
appreciate you.
And
We all appreciate you for coming up. I know that wasn't easy for you. You said it in the comments before that it wasn't going to be, so I appreciate you for pushing through.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me come up.
Yeah, and feel free to come around whenever you want. Okay?
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now.
Okay. Papa Scrap, you were next.
Yeah, morning, good
And
afternoon.
Charles, can I rotate you out?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Good morning, good afternoon. I guess I'm getting too good at this. You know, it's when I say that with not in a good way. It's to just, I just wanted to, I'm mourning a lot of situations in my life. And I'm mourning a mom while she's still here. But I got to say this. I've been blessed with a wife that she's not, she's a jealous person, but she's not an openly expressive jealous person. And she allows me to have friendships. And she allows me, she allows me to mourn people that she doesn't even know. And she supports me when, things like this happen. And the day that I was, informed of what happened, I really broke down. And she was wondering, who am I getting so upset about? And I had to tell her it's one of the, she hears me, she hears the sister chat when I be listening to it on the weekend. So she had an idea, of the group. And I said it was one of the girls on Sister Chat. And she said, which one? And I kind of explained to her. And I said, this is the one I met. And I met her and her daughter. And I just got to say this. It started one day. I was just I got on TikTok. The only reason why I got on TikTok, my daughter, Tamara, had a page and she was doing a little home improvement, videos on her page. So I got on there, and then one day I was on live, and you know how when a live goes off, another one will pop up? Well, it was Coach Cass's. It was like early in the morning, like 5 a.m. or something one day, and her live popped up, and I was looking at like scenery of, she was showing a picture and meditating, and I kind of got hooked, just that day. And then she started talking about eating and working out and the whole thing, and I was hooked. So I started watching that. And then one day, I think Tweets was on a cruise or something. She showed up one day in the box. And I immediately kind of like got up, sat up in the bed, was looking up. I was like, who is this? And I was intrigued. And as I listened to her talk, I just immediately became a fan. Like, I'm a fan of Divino. I'm a fan of Angel. I'm a fan of Devil. All of you, you became like family to me. You are family to me. I don't became, but you are family to me. And so I didn't think that I would ever get a chance to meet her. So just by chance, she was talking about she was in California, Northern California. So I just instant messenger, what part of California? She said she was in Fairfield, which is not far from here in Sacramento. It's about 45 miles. And I said, well, since you're here, I'd like to hook up, maybe we meet at Starbucks or something. So she said, sure. So we met at a Starbucks, and I have to admit, when she walked in the room, I walked in the building, it was like, I didn't know she was that tall. It's like, yeah, I didn't know she was that tall, but yeah, that was funny. And her daughter, I got to meet her daughter, and I had Jacob with me. And I need to just go back a little bit. See, that's one of the things, like, when I say I'm mourning, because there'll be nights, like 11 o'clock at night, I'll get a phone call, and it'll be from another woman. And my wife she ain't tripping, because I'll sit there and talk for an hour. And you know who it is? It's Big Jacob's mom, because she's been going through it. October 6th will be the day that we had to do what her son had to do. And I was in that room, and I was there. His mom had to do that. And I will make myself available for her anytime, any hour of the day. And I say that's the same too. I don't know the kids. I did meet the daughter, and they don't know me, but I am, like Davino said, I will be available to you, to whatever you might need. If you just need to talk, listen, look me up. Your mom had my number. She has my number in her phone. And so I just wanted to, we were talking, I'm looking at her. Now, I got this side eye, like, in the middle of a conversation, because I didn't know what I said that made her do that look that she gave me. I was like, dang, what did I say? What did I say? I didn't know what I did. And I was sitting there looking, and I said, then as I was looking at her, I said, man, she looks familiar. She looks so familiar. And I said, you look like someone that I know. And she said, who? And I said, well, she says, Dusty Baker. I said, yes. And I looked at her, she said, I'm his niece. And I was looking at her, I was like, oh my God. That's one of my favorite people in life. I'm a baseball player. I played through college and I've got, had tryouts with the Giants and everything. So that was like, we instantly bonded at that moment. So we instantly bonded. So I'm going to miss her. I miss, just random little text message. How you doing? You doing? Checking in. I'm going to miss that. The videos. Yeah. My dad was a veteran. And I don't even go there because trust me, she's a hero to me for what she does or did, and an advocate for the veterans. And I know exactly that. I didn't know that, and I didn't know what she was, the amount of pain that she was going through that she shared. I didn't know. I just didn't know it was that deep. And so anyway, like I said, you guys are family. I'm gonna miss her, to her kids. I'm kind of a elder statesman here. Been on this earth, 66 years, and each year I get older, these things happen. The pain doesn't get any less. I just get used to it happening, but the pain doesn't get any less. And, again, I broke down for someone that I just met, online, and then I met in person one time, and my wife is like hugging me and consoling me, and with respect and love, that for me to be able to mourn someone that I thought was really special, not only to me, but to all of you. So thank you for letting me share.
Papa Scrap, you family. And her daughter is in the comments. I believe she probably added you, but she did say that it was great to meet you. Vinny, thank you, and it was great meeting you.
I will follow her. Oh, I'm going to buy my Primal Poetry ticket next Thursday. So I'm coming to Chicago. Now, the thing is, I can only come in on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday I got to head up to Wisconsin. But I will be there Thursday and Friday, and I had planned to be there all along. So I just hadn't told anybody. But yeah, I booked my ticket. I'm telling you right now, my daughter is in New York. She moved in August. I'm going to Brooklyn on Sunday and Monday. I'm going to Cleveland to see my sister on Tuesday and Sunday, Monday. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be in Chicago Thursday and Friday, and then I'm going to Wisconsin on Saturday and Sunday. So I will see my
We will
family.
see you there. We will see you there.
So save me a ticket.
And we gonna hug the hell out your neck. So let me get in first, because them two, especially that one down there, gonna swallow me. So
I look forward to
I don't want to have to fight you over Papa Scrap, okay?
I'm just saying, I can't hug him around y'all. I disappear anyway. So
Papa Scrap, I appreciate you, brother. There's not a lot of men.
Get out the way.
There's not a lot of men that I've been able to look at for influence that I considered honorable and respectable. You are one of them to me, King. And I can't wait to see you and hug you face to face, brother.
I look forward to it.
Definitely.
All right. Get back on the road.
I said it on my live. I think I get first dibs. It's my reward for going live for 90 minutes. Y'all should be proud of me. You should give me this. Thank you.
Y'all be blessed. I'm going to get back on the road.
You too, Papa Scrap. Be safe.
Love you.
So you can clearly see my face. I didn't give up.
I'm not looking.
I just don't have the energy to fight with you.
Good. You don't.
Okay.
I'm not that big. The hug is not gonna take that long. I mean, I'm just saying. I love you.
Y'all be nice now. Don't be giving me the side eye, Tony. I'm just here. But Devlin, if it's okay with everybody, I do have a piece that I have already written that would pertain to this moment for Sister Tweets that I would like to share if possible.
I'm fine with that. Do you want to do it after Mr. King Jock?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. King Jock, and that's if he can get through, because I know he's in spotty area too. He got, the bar situation. Hey, love.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm not going to talk long. I just wanted to say this really caught me by surprise. I don't know if y'all can remember, but I made a post recently. I lost my mom. So when I say this, I can say it with certainty. I know exactly what her kids are going through. My mom, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize how much of a mama's boy I was until I lost my mom at 86 beautiful years of age. And so every day has been hard on me. And, and when I met Tweet, I met her on a live actually, never physically met her, but we met on a live about veterans issues. And I was talking about some of the issues I've been having with trying to get my veterans benefits. And she told me, she said, I'm going to DM you because you and I need to talk. And ever since she DM'd me, we've been like fast brother and sister. We've been like, whatever I'm going through, she got my back. Whatever she's going through, I got her back. And we just been inseparable, and I knew she was going to have her procedure done, and I kind of stepped away from TikTok because I was going through the situation with my mom, and then I got a inbox from Sister Davina, and I had been off of TikTok for a few days, and I that came across my my Apple Watch, was like, wow, she never sent me anything in inbox. Let me check that. And it was like 3 or 4 days old. So I finally checked it. So I inboxed her back, and she was like, hey, I need you to call me. I was like, oh, something's going on. Let me see what she needs. So I called her back, and she didn't answer. So I said, hey, this is Mr. King. You had left a message for me to call you, so I'm calling you. And when she gave me that news, it was kind of like I lost my sister a year ago, and then I lost my mom about a month ago now. And then I lost another sister when I got that information, although it had been a few days. That was like another gut punch for me. So, I don't know how to say this, but I think I put it best when I said life needs to stop lifing, because life is diddying the hell out of me right now. And that's the best way I can sum that up, because every time I think I'm starting to get back on that bicycle and start trying to pedal again, life will punch the hell out of me and knock me back off that bicycle. And for me, it's hard for me to make friends with someone, and it's even harder for me to get to know someone to the level where I feel that comfortable with them that I start growing an attachment with them. And for me to grow that kind of attachment to somebody and then lose them, that kind of put me back into my situation that the military put me through, where I lost my best friend and roommate. So I've called up my therapist, and I'm back into intensive therapy 4 days a week again. That's just how much it meant to me and how hard it's been for me. And, I've never physically met her. We only talked 4 or 5 times on the telephone, but that's just how much she meant to me, because when we did talk, the conversations were mostly joking, but it was kind of that military banter that most vets would do, that, we're brother and sister, but we can mess with each other, but can't nobody else mess with us. And that's just kind of how heartfelt it was. And I'm pretty bad with saying stuff on the emotional tip, unless you know me, and you know how I come across. But I'm pretty bad with putting my emotions out there on a day-to-day basis. But I just wanted to chime in, because Devlin let me know about this was going to be happening. So I just wanted to tell her kids, I know what you guys are going through. You guys are in a club right now that nobody want to be in, but stand strong, and I grew up in the church, and those Sundays going to church are the only thing that's given me some solace in knowing that my mom is no longer suffering, that my mom is at peace right now, and that if I could hear her speak to me right now, she would tell me to do all the things that she wanted me to do and carry on her legacy, and not be weary because she's no longer here, because she's always going to be here as long as I'm here. So love the moments that you had, carry on the legacy that she gave you, and be proud of who she was, because as long as you are, she is. And I'll end with that.
Thank you. Before Coach goes, I just want to remind people there is a link in the link tree in my bio. It's also in Sister Chat bio, Jean's bio, will be in Angel Tony's bio. There are a list of links in my link tree right now. The very first one is to donate to support Tweets' children while they go through the paperwork and everything. They need financial support right now. Whatever you can give is appreciated. We all know how paperwork moves slow. There is a link in my bio for that. Also, we'll announce it again throughout the show. Within the link tree, there is also a link for tonight's open mic with Primal Poetry. If anybody has not already purchased a ticket, that is this evening. That is one of I'm sorry. That is one of the things that Tweets was infamous for, supporting her friends and what we all do. So, but most importantly, please make sure that you hit the GoFundMe. It says donate to help Tweets. That link goes directly to the GoFundMe. None of those funds hit Sister Chat. None of those funds will hit me at all. It goes directly to help the children during this time. Because bills still need to be paid. People still need to eat. And unfortunately, paperwork takes for damn ever. So, if y'all would do that, we would greatly appreciate it. Coach, you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Most definitely.
Okay.
So this is for Tweets, you guys. This piece is called If Only You Could Have Stayed. Constantly thinking, never to be the same. The tears fall quickly, just hearing your name. Silence is golden, yet not anymore. Silence brings thoughts I just cannot ignore. The nights are sleepless, dreams out of reach. Crying in my pillow, to you I beseech. Surrounded by family, I still feel alone. My heart is so empty, this pain I must own. I wish I could hug you and just to see your face. But now I have memories to stand in your place. Gone but not forgotten, that's what they say. Of course this is true, but only if you could have stayed. And that's peace, you guys.
Thank you. Casey.
So,
What's going on? Hey, stranger.
yeah, I don't even honestly know what to say. It's really been breaking my heart, even thinking about this, because I've been through this past year and a half has been horrible. And to know that my friend is no longer here breaks my heart for her babies, because I know how much she loved them. And I'm sorry, but I do want to tell them too that I know your mom, and if you look for signs, they'll be there, because she is with you guys 100% of the time. Just know that. And if there's anything that you guys need help with, please reach out, because I grew up around the military. I know a lot about that type of paperwork, and I would want nothing more to help. We used to share videos all the time, and even sometimes we would call each other and have conversations because of some ridiculousness that was going on a video or something, and something that really, would upset us or whatever. But, yeah, I'm so sad about this. I saw a video yesterday and I was like, oh, Tweets would think this is hilarious. And I see both of her pictures on both of her accounts, and I just want to send it to her and see her give me the laugh emoji or something, I don't expect her to do it, because I know, there's so much that she was happy about, and I was so happy for her that she got to go to the convention. It looked like she had so much fun, and it's just like, you never know. You never know. You never know. And yeah. And I just love you guys, and I'm so sorry for all of us. I don't even know what to say. But I know this for a fact because my dad will be not here in about 2 months for a year. And I feel his energy. And I know that your mom is with you, and I know that you have to feel her energy. Her beautiful smile, her just the love that she had. She didn't pass judgment on anybody. How many of us can say that? She loved everybody equally, and unless they crossed her, then it was on. Then you getting a snitch on a video and stuff. You're gonna get it. But it's just I'm still blown away, so I don't know what else to say. But please, everyone, just watch out for each other and be there if somebody needs to vent or whatever. And just so the kids know, I do have season tickets to the Chiefs, and if they play the 49ers, I would like for you guys to come to that game.
You buying the ticket? Cassie?
Yeah. Yeah, we getting tickets.
Yeah,
You
I
know
was
what?
like, I got 2 tickets, and both her kids can go to the game. My tickets are on the opposing side, so obviously it's not the Chiefs. But the 49ers would be right there in front of you and whatnot. So yeah. I mean, it's the
You and
least.
these Chiefs.
Yeah, we used to make little bets all the time too. She told me she was gonna make me some Chiefs dice because she lost the bet with me. And it's like, you little turd. But yeah.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, my heart hurts for you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna get down before I get ridiculous.
Before you start snotting on my first
I'm
live and
already
almost a
snotting,
year.
girl. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm snotting. I was snotting before I even got on here. I'm like, God dang you guys.
On the train coming home, Cass. And she not happy about it. Coach.
Thank you. And I'm also not happy because Tweets, you left me here with these unsupervised humans.
This train
and now
at New Buffalo.
I'm the baby of the group.
Niles. Kalamazoo.
You are.
Battle.
I don't like this.
Jackson.
This wasn't our. We
Ann Arbor.
This what This
You
ain't what we
sounding
was.
baby of the group ish already.
Well,
No,
there's
well,
reasons behind that.
Davino's the baby of the group.
Pontiac.
Oh shit, he is, because I got 7 months on him. Okay, I feel better now. I'm going back on mute.
Okay, there you go. Big ass baby, but baby nonetheless. That's your baby though, so it
You
don't
hold your
even
tongue
matter.
before I bear hug you.
Huh?
I would suggest you hold your tongue before I bear hug you.
Not like a real threat. That's not even a real threat, Davino. You gotta do better.
No,
bro.
it is. He might break my spine. I disappear when he
He
hugs
would,
me.
he would
so.
never hurt you.
No, you won't. Let me tell you.
Let her tell it.
Nope.
She's definitely laughing
He tried
her
to
ass off.
intimidate me this weekend, and Tweets will get a laugh out of this. He tried to intimidate me. Ask y'all brother, did he get smushed this weekend?
What?
Well, I can't smush
Then he
him,
tried to.
so.
Then he tried to go snitch to mama.
No, he did not dry snitch. Did he dry snitch? Did he snitch? Girl, no.
And mama said, well, what you do to get smushed?
I love mama so much.
That would have been my question.
I don't know, Davino. That sounds like a little bit of baby tendencies right there. You go tell mama.
It does. You told your
You
mom.
RG ran
Love
straight
you,
to
brother,
mama.
but I'm just saying.
Okay, first and foremost, as a man, we're told all our life, don't you put your hand on a woman. So I couldn't retaliate in that fashion. So who else would I tell outside of another woman? Thank you.
But why you
couldn't
tell the one that was
retaliate,
going to
though.
automatically take her side, though? You'd have been better off telling your twin.
But
She might've.
technically, let's be real.
Wait
all
a
of you
minute.
would
I
have
couldn't
asked,
tell
what did he
y'all.
do?
She bigger than
All of y'all would have asked.
She ain't bigger than all of us.
I would have asked the same question. What did you do to get smushed?
That would have been my question.
Because we know you're her baby and she's just not going to smush you for no reason.
Nope.
Yeah, she would.
Y'all, she would. It'd have been a love
No, I
smush.
wouldn't.
I
Your mouth got real slick. And Tweet even told you that your comment was real slick while she was laughing at you. Because I did make that jawline snap that way.
Ooh.
Tweets would have been on my side.
Like
and
the
then we
video
would've
where
went
you
No, she
downstairs
wasn't.
and
Like,
she would have been on my side, and we would have went downstairs and played VR.
Well, there is that.
Go on,
She would have
sexy
played
girl.
VR with you.
Can you put the camera
But
up a
she
little bit higher?
definitely.
Thank you, boo.
You know what?
I can't take you nowhere. You the one that need
Nowhere.
monitoring. It ain't me. I've been good.
She definitely would have went and played VR with you, but she definitely would have asked you, what did you do? And then she would have told you that you was wrong. But then she would have
And
told
then
me
she'd
that,
have kicked
Angel,
your
you
butt
shouldn't have
in the
smushed
VR.
them. You shouldn't
she
have
wouldn't.
mushed them.
No,
She probably
wouldn't.
would have told me I
She'd
shouldn't
have
have mushed
laughed.
them.
Yeah, she might have said that.
Yeah,
I
while
would
she
do
was
that.
laughing. But you know how she liked to keep the peace at times, so I kind of feel like she would have.
Yep. And he is, and would have.
Both of us would have got a
And-
talking to.
Thank you, Tweets. Yep. See, look, she coming to common sense now.
I mean, I don't regret it.
No, see what would have happened was you'd have told, she'd have asked what you did. She'd have consoled you
Nothing.
playing VR with you, but she'd have tugged your butt up in the damn VR. And then she'd have went to
I ain't gonna keep
Angel
getting
to
beat
act
by
like
my
she was
sister
going
in
to
no
check her,
damn
but
VR.
then she'd been laughing.
Let me win.
She'd have let you, I mean, I don't know. She might have let you win, or she'd have whooped your butt, either or.
You know what?
You
I
know,
ain't gotta
because
take
that's what
this.
sisters do. You do.
I ain't gotta take this. What
What you gonna do, drop?
win. I would have beat her. She let me win. Ain't nobody let me win.
You
What's our
sounded
biggest
real
competition?
baby of the bunch right now. You sounded
You know
real
what?
baby of the bunch.
Because technically
You know what?
he is. like that.
I know. He's embracing it.
I'm
That's
just
what
saying,
I believe I'm the
need a
oldest of
pass.
the bunch, and I need somebody. I need Tweets back here to continue to babysit my ass. I feel like I'm a fish out of water because she used to,
you
pull
do
me
need
up
a
when need
babysitter.
be. Even though I'm the oldest,
I'm gonna say this to the kids while y'all still listening and laughing over there. Don't pay attention to y'all aunties. They drink a lot. No, I'm just playing.
It is
I haven't
12
had
in the
nothing since
afternoon over
Thursday.
here. I am sober
I ain't
and I
had
have work.
nothing since August.
I ain't had nothing since Thursday, and it was wine at the open
Well,
mic
I ain't had a drink
because
since
I was
August.
doing what they mama told me to do and get my ass out the house.
Hold on.
Yep.
Niece and nephew, I don't drink no more like that. I ain't had nothing to drink since August.
Like that.
Like that.
Okay. I've been drinking water, ginger ale, cranberry juice.
Troy, hear that track, you say,
I can't lie.
so take them on safety. In front of you for the
That's
safety
not
instruction
me.
manual.
Your
Communication
auntie over
emergency
here.
code label all throughout the track.
That's why.
Luggage must be stored either overhead or
Like
luggage
that.
racks
Exactly,
at both ends of
Jaden.
your
You
car.
caught that.
The facial expressions.
Been walking throughout the car, the train, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm harmless. I just like to fly through the air and
I'm
shit.
reformed.
Pretty rocky back and forth.
I'm
So
not
yes, take
reformed.
hands, roller railings, seat
I'm
belts,
reformed.
But I
walk
do
throughout the train
honor and
for your
respect
safety.
your mother for her journey, boo. To be honest with you, on a real tip. And she used to keep me in check all the time, Jack. Because I fall off the path all the time, and she's right there to
Cafe
catch me.
car located towards the middle of the train. However, she's not open right now. An announcement will be made when she's open and
Hey,
ready
Big
for
Red.
service. An announcement will be made when the cafe car is open. Cafe car is
So
not open
niece
at
and
this
nephew,
moment.
you see my story sounding a little bit more clear now, huh?
No, it doesn't.
She said, she gave you an emoji face, and Jaden said, like that, huh? See? Sounded a little
Listen,
bit
I
more
came
clear
up here,
now.
but I'm still leaning way over to the side over here, just in case things start flying. It just yeah. Yeah. I do have a quick question. I do want to bring
Smart
up
move,
or
Jaden.
ask. And this is kind of a direct question. Do we know when the funeral is going to be?
We do
The reason
not.
I ask is this. I'm a member of the Patriot Guard Riders, and if there is enough time, I would like to see if her son and daughter would like us to set up a ride to escort and do a military escort. That's what Patriot Guard Riders do.
He said not for another couple months.
Okay.
And Jaden, please correct me if I'm speaking out of term, but it would not be a burial. It would be a memorial service.
That's okay. We still would do a ride, an escort to whatever the memorial service would be, and then we would stand a flag line while the family went to did what they did. That's what the Patriot Guard Riders do.
If you haven't seen a guard ride, it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. I mean, but again, it's up to the family.
Yeah, but I always ask that
So
the family,
you guys
and then I
follow
had
each
to
other?
use them direct.
And the read is coming. He said, but I truly appreciate that.
Appreciate.
And we'll take you up on that at a later date. And yes.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Jaden,
no worries.
please follow Charles.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you guys can connect on that, okay?
Just do me a favor and definitely give me just a little bit of time so I can make sure to get it set up. Absolutely.
Well,
Alrighty.
you work your
And I
magic.
think-
He said it's not going to be for a couple months, so you
Not a
got
problem.
time, love. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Charles.
Absolutely. That's something that I can do.
Thank you,
Can't do a
Charles.
whole
That's
lot,
beautiful.
but that's a way I can honor tweets and all of our service members. We watch the struggles that she went through every day.
Yeah.
On video and conversations at Discord and all those different kinds of things, and we watched those struggles that she went through, and she sat there and took the time to educate us on all these different things that she experienced. And and I don't know if a lot of people really took time to watch those videos and really listen to what she was saying when she was explaining these things, you know. And I wish more people would, you know, because it would really made an impact on us, you know, and to have an insight of what she was dealing with and what she was going through, and you know, so absolutely. So that's what I can do. So anyway.
That is beautiful. And, you know, I think a lot of veterans, I mean, a lot of people don't realize the plight of the veteran after we have served and given our lives. Our families have given their time and their lives. And as veterans, she was going through all of that, but she always found the time to support other veterans. You know, that will always be my battle. And I will never forget her, because she always, no matter what kind of pain she was in or what she was going through, she educated us. And yes, did I watch the videos to the end? I sure did, because they were informative. I'm a veteran and I'm working on my disability, and she's very impactful. If you can go back in her videos now and learn something about the government and what you may face and how you can get around it. She give you form numbers and everything. So she was definitely a beautiful advocate for our sisters and brothers in arms. And she didn't care whether you were Army, though we know the Army is the best of all of them. But she didn't care. She loved all of our service members. We just have a little affinity for us Army folk. That's all.
And I'm going to say again to my nephew and nieces, as you can see, your aunties drink a little bit. I'm just...
Okay, listen up. Listen, I have not had anything since my birthday 2 years ago. So you can stop that right now. Right now, Bubba.
You can point your finger up here.
You were here.
You can point your finger over here at me. I'm good.
I have not had anything for 2 days. 2 whole days.
Yeah, Honor, I rest my case. No further questions. I'm going back on mute.
With some wine. Again, because I'm working through some things, so I'm ready for October. Which is what she demanded of me.
Davino, are you trying to make it so we all in a wreck? Yeah.
He trying to get smushed again. That's what it is. See, he got smushed the one time and he liked it, even though he told.
Oh, that's what it was.
He liked it.
He liked it.
Yup, that's what it was.
Well, you know, I can't help it. At the end of the day, there's some things in life that we like. Hey, yeah. It is what it is, you know.
You like what you like.
Exactly, Papa Scrap.
You like what you like. That's right, Dev. It's okay. We accept you regardless.
You know what, Papa Scrap? Go to the corner.
He said, "Y'all don't drink no more," but then again,
but we don't drink no less. Go to the corner, sir.
Absolutely.
Papa Scrap, stop dry snitching on folk.
One of us is always making up for the other shortcomings. I mean, you know, what can we say?
The one thing I can say that I'm gonna truly miss is walking into the room. I'm just going tweets.
Davino.
And that I'm gonna miss the most. Because when I did that, her face lit up every time.
Indeed. Every time.
Every time.
Yes, sir.
Every time.
I think we can definitely all agree that, and this definitely speaks to her children.
That's what your mama would do, chase the ice cream truck. Actually, funny story. Last summer, when we went to Chicago, after the all-white party, when we pulled up to the Airbnb, there's an ice cream truck coming up the street. And we were, you know, we had a nice little SUV or whatever, so she was near the door. I hadn't even gotten out of the car yet, and she was already stopping the ice cream truck. Ma'am, could you hold the seat so I could get out the car? She kind of started flipping the seat for me to get out the back, and then she was gone. And I was like, what? She was at the ice cream truck. Your mama is a snacker. She would start the sister chat with a snack and go off and grab another snack, and She'd eat that. Depending on how long we were on, she would go get another snack.
I'm gonna say this, and
Yeah, I know I
Devlin,
need
you can verify this, because you were there. I'm gonna take blame, and I'm gonna let baby take blame as well with me. When y'all came to the city for shows, when we did the shows and y'all came to the house to hang out, we fed y'all. We spoiled y'all a bit. Tweets absolutely loved my cooking, Angel's cooking. It was almost an obsession because she walked in the house and be like, "What you cook?" I'm gonna let baby take the blame for this because Tweets had an obsession just like Devlin does for baby shrimp and grits. Yeah.
I haven't had it yet, so I have an obsession with having it.
Yeah.
I think they had the obsession with my pasta salad.
Yeah,
your
I have
banana
the obsession
pudding.
with the shrimp and grits.
It was the banana pudding.
That's
Tweets,
the
Tweets had
shrimp
some
and
of
grits.
mine.
Yeah, I'm just
Tweets had some of mine.
Yeah,
But I know she
banana
did have
pudding.
an obsession with the banana pudding and the
pasta salad.
omelets.
And the pasta salad.
The omelets as well. So
I didn't have it.
And I ain't making it this year, Tweets. I ain't making it this year or not.
So nephew and niece.
I'm not doing a pasta this year.
With
not.
no bad intentions.
As long
but
as I get to shrimp and
make
grits.
we tried to make your mama a big back by accident because she loved the food we made. So I'm gonna miss her coming over to the house, and first thing she say, we knew she meant hello, hey, how you doing? She's like, what y'all make? I'm gonna miss that. So Jaden, just so you know, FYI, when you and your sis get to see the family and see Miss Angel Tony up there, do like your mama did every time she seen her. Where's the shrimp and grits? And just smile.
Nah, she dipped.
No, she's probably pulling out the tunnel and
The train
losing
station.
signal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really quick, if I can kind of throw this out too, really quick to both of her children. I want you to definitely remember and know that your mother had a huge impact on all of us, as you can hear, right? And it's an enormous thing that she was the force that she was and the human being that she was. And we all got to experience that. Some of us got to meet her in person, some of us didn't. Some of us got to have long conversations with her, some of us got to even just a few moments. But that is an impact that she has had on all of us. And you guys got to get raised by this woman. I definitely am, and I definitely want to say my condolences to you both and to your whole family. And of course, any of us, anything we can do, we're always going to be here for you. We're always going to be here to find a way to stand with you.
To Amtrak Wi-Fi, select Amtrak_Wi-Fi in your device network settings.
That's okay. I always want to hear about Amtrak's Wi-Fi, But anyway, at the end of the day, I just want to let you know that this is the impact that she had on us. And it was a powerful impact. And know that she was an amazing person to all of us. And we appreciate that you shared her with us. And you've allowed us to have some time with her too.
I think most of all for me, it's the phone calls. We shared a lot online together. We, shared a lot in our sister chat meetings with, messenger calls and everything else. But it was those one-on-one phone calls, to where she could vent, I could vent about any and everything, and we did. and we laughed and we cried and we told stupid shit that we had done all throughout our lives. These phone calls, I mean, maybe not every single day, but at least 4 or 5 times a week. And I pick up my phone to call her. My phone rings and I look. Yeah.
The other day, my phone rang around the time that she would normally call me. And it rang twice. And then it went away before I could even answer it. It wasn't a number that was familiar to me. And it wasn't one of those ones that show up as spam caller or whatever. It rang twice. And then hung up. Whoever it was. And it wasn't a number that I could call back. So when KCMO says look for signs, just be aware of your surroundings. If there's anything that reminds you of her, it is probably her. You know, she would call me she would call me right before this meeting that I would have every week, same time. And I would always answer the phone. It's like, okay, I only have a little bit because you know I got this meeting at 1 o'clock. So I can only be on for a half hour. You know, whatever story it is that we have to go through or venting session or whatever. And it would be so difficult to get off the phone, but it was like clockwork. And it was a standing meeting that she knew.
Yep. Yep.
But, you know, it didn't matter to her. It was like, okay, I get a half hour with you or, 20 minutes with you, then cool. We're going to get through whatever, and then we're going to pick it back up after your meeting. You know? Then even if it was nothing, even if it was to talk about the kids, I miss those almost daily calls. I do. And I agree with Sincere and a few others. I miss when I go through and, somebody shares a funny video or I come across something, and now when I go through to share it and it's like, ooh. Sometimes I send it any damn way. So if the inbox is flooded, I'm sorry. Because I really think that she would have laughed at it, or I send it anyway. Not as often as I used to, but sometimes I send it anyway. Hey, E. Thank you.
I still find myself every day, multiple times a day, either something happening at work or me seeing something wherever, and thinking to myself, Tanae ain't gonna believe this shit. Because that was what I always said. You ain't gonna believe this shit that happened to work today, or whatever. But yeah, I catch I do it constantly.
Yeah. In case anyone was not aware, there is it's time to reset the room again. There is a GoFundMe that is set up to support her children. The link is in my bio. It is in the sister chat link tree. It is also in the link tree for Gene Kales. It will be in the Primal Poetry link tree soon. The link is down there, so you can screenshot that and get right on over. Anything that anybody can give is greatly appreciated. any support that anybody can give while, you know, the paperwork and all of that stuff is done. We know what a slow process paperwork and whatnot is. And there are daily expenditures. People need to eat. There's a roof. There are lights. And she did not leave behind a grown ass, super grown, you know. No offense, Jaden. But there's a relocation and everything that's happening. So we have daily needs. So anything that anybody can give is greatly appreciated. This is a young man who had to make the hardest of decisions at a very early young adult age. So there is a lot to figure out right now. And any relief that we can give, any stress relief that we can give to the family is greatly appreciated. Okay, Cassie. And I don't know if it's the rain that's raining here right now that you're hearing, so. Hey, Mo. Is it better?
Yes, ma'am. I got a call that came in, so it probably was just my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I figured I'd drop
Anybody? Okay.
But
Anybody else that wants to come up, feel free.
I definitely share y'all's sentiments. I didn't talk to Tweets every week. It just seemed that we talked when we needed to talk, or when something major was going on, and she was like, "Oh, talk to my other sisters, but I forgot to call you," or it was something that she actually wanted me to chime in on and say, "Hey, yeah, no, you're right on target, sis, as always." But any conversation you would have with her was impactful. It was, some of it was fun filled, but a lot of it was, I always seemed to learn something from her, you know, and that's what I love about life in itself, and to meet a human like her, that every time you talk to them, you can get something from them. I think that's a beautiful thing, because that just adds to who you are as a human, and to get to know her and have her energy, and having met her and touched her, and, you know, just knowing that she was exactly the person that you saw every day on those videos. It wasn't fake. It wasn't a show. It wasn't that. That was Tweets. That was Tanae. That was the mother, the soldier, the friend, the sister, for sure. She was all of those things, and she held all of them up. She didn't let any of those things fall, you know. And if she felt like she did, like when she called me one time, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to call you." But no, I know, regardless, because of our relationship, if you don't call, it's not because you don't care, you didn't love me. Something else came up. I mean, I knew how much she was juggling. So for her to be able to manage this whole family and continue to love the way she did, and uplift us all, support us all, you know, scold us all when we needed it. I mean, she just was, she was a total package, to be honest with you. She was really a total package. And I feel really, truly blessed and honored, more honored than anything, that God put her in my path so that I would have the opportunity to meet her, because my life will never be the same again. She makes you want to help people.
Yeah.
And my sisters all know it. I wasn't calling y'all or texting y'all on a regular, but since she's been gone, I was like, oh no. That woke me up to say, if you really love these people the way you say, and the way she showed us, then you have to let them know more frequently. So if I get on y'all nerves, I'm sorry, just take it. I'm not gonna stop. Bitch ass.
You're gonna be yourself. You're gonna be yourself,
That's what I was
and we
looking
love you
for.
for it.
I love you, boo.
Goodness, I can't take y'all nowhere. We
It wasn't me. It
promised.
was her. It was her.
We promised that we weren't gonna hold people long today, because we don't want to bombard people with tears and have you down a rabbit hole that it's hard to get out of. But we did want to make sure that we publicize the GoFundMe, let people know, because so many people have asked, how can they help? What can they do?
And can you put it in the chat, in our group chat, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's a great idea.
I got it. I'm gonna put it in a link tree as soon as I finish.
Yeah, put it in the group chat, because the whole group should put it in there. I mean, I can't tell people what to do with their page, but I'm going to take it from there
her
too.
to put it in our group chat. That way I have it for when I donate and stuff. So
yeah, we'll put it in the group chat too. That was for everybody. So everybody should be putting it somewhere. I'll be honest. That's my thought.
It was.
Well, you can text it to me, Dev, too. I mean, I'll just copy it.
hey, Coach.
Okay. Jaden is up
Coach.
here.
I love you.
I love you.
Hershop. Jaden was saying something.
Jaden's here, up here. So we're gonna give him the floor.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, good dinner.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I first wanted to start with saying that thank you so much for being in my mom's life. The biggest thing is that mom has had that as a struggling factor for as long as I can remember, and before that, because there's been a lot of people that don't really have her best intentions. It sucks that I have to see this now, but I see that y'all really genuinely did give a shit about my mom, and that really says a lot, because she's been fighting for a very, very long time. And I'm glad that she was even able to open to all of y'all, because her being in the corner, isolated, in a whole group, yeah, that sounds quite familiar. Like we've been trying to get her to, like, say, I don't know, just like talk to a couple neighbors here and there. I was like, hey, they actually seem pretty decent, and she's like, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
It took me a couple of months to get her to talk to a next door neighbor.
So it's at least nice knowing that where my mom had to stop, she still had like a lot of people in her circle versus it being at someplace else. So again, thank y'all for that. I really do appreciate that. And the other thing I would say too is thank you for trying to help me and Sanaya as much as y'all can. Like, yeah, I will admit, because we went through a little bit of our own transgressions when we were with mom and going through our family bullshit or lack thereof. We're not really too accustomed with opening up ourselves. So it might take some time before, like, we're going to be more upfront with like help, so we're being as upfront as we can be right now. And that shit's already difficult enough as it is. So yeah, I really do appreciate that there's so much of y'all that is trying to support me and Sanaya, because this, no one anticipated this. This is going to be a journey. I don't know what else to call it right now. It's going to be a lot of changes, but when I saw mom in the hospital, I already promised her that I'm going to make sure Sanaya's taken care of. So, I have to do some big adjustments, like the college. I was actually about to start on the 23rd, but my college pretty much gave me the tough luck buddy pat on the back type shit. So I know that they're not really in my corner. But there's other opportunities that's opening up, and I guess it's for the best, because there's going to be a lot I'm going to have to do to hold the fort down. And that's not including just the fact that everyone else has an opinion, or the fact that CPS really doesn't actually give a shit. They just legally have to. So it's going to be a lot to traverse, but I'm going to get it figured out. And I appreciate all y'all's support. I will do my best to connect and like ask questions, because this is all brand new territory for me. I do have some other people that's in my circle, but I know that it takes a village to raise a child. So again, thank you. That's what I can say for right now.
I will say there's a lot of people in so many professions. Like, our circle is not huge. But there's a lot of people in a lot of professions, legally, medically, mentally, that can be a benefit to you and your sister. And the ones who are not can be a benefit in their own way. My heart truly goes out to you, because I know it's a drastic whirlwind change for you. And I want to say thank you, because I know it's taken a lot for you to open up and share and be around people that you've heard of, but you haven't been around physically or been around long. And I know that's tough, because that's the type of thing we had to endure with your mom when we first met her. And like I said before, I'm grateful that she opened up her heart and allowed us to be a part of that, because we all originally bumped into her in King of Spades live, and she was in the background in his live, and she'd comment here and there but wouldn't say much. But I just want you to understand that you have so many people that loved your mom, man, that love you and your sister the same and never laid eyes on you, and literally will hold you down, not only because of the love for you, but because of the love and the word they kept to your mom. A week before your mom left us, I was on the phone talking to her, and she told me that she was going to get through this surgery and everything was going to be cool. And we had a conversation for about an hour, and we talked about changing her out and getting her on all natural vitamins and herbs, because I told her, I said, I don't need you living the rest of your life taking these crazy ass medications, because they are to treat and not cure. And we left. It's such a great rapport. And she was super excited, and she went through the list of, man, I'm making the dice and I'm making the dominoes and I'm branching out to do this. And I'm like, Tweets, this is generational wealth shit. Like, you're going to be great at this. And this is something you'll be able to pass off to your daughter and son to make them comfortable. And that's one of the biggest reasons that love is extended to you all. Because we knew her plans and goals. We knew what she wanted to achieve. The one thing I've always said to your mom, and I've always said to the sisters and everybody that comes to this group, if If I move, we move. There's never any singular in this group at all. If I'm successful, we are successful. There's no one man or woman above the group, and we love each other equally. Jaden, I don't care if it's just a call to say, man, I just need to talk to somebody right now. Reach out. As hard as that may be. Reach out. And I'm saying this to you in particular because it's not only hard being a young black man in America. It's hard for a young black man in America to go through all the shit he goes through on top of losing his wonderful, magnificent mother and have to deal with the mental side of it. It's a scary place to be. And the sisters will tell you, I know above a lot of having to deal with mental loss. I've had to smile for several months now because outside of losing your mom, there's been a ton of loss and bad news on top of everything I've had to deal with. And I understand the pressures and pains that you have to deal with. I don't care if you just want to hear hello and know somebody care about you and your sister, bro. I'm asking you for me, as an uncle that you didn't even know existed, but you know exists, that loves you guys. I don't care what it is. Reach out, please.
Davina, honestly, I'm going to ask this of you because you are the only one of our men that are here at this moment. I'm sure the others wouldn't mind. I'm sure the sisters wouldn't mind. If we add Jaden to the messenger chat that has all of us, that way it's the easiest way for him to get in touch with the men and with the auntie.
You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to ask. Just do it.
Okay, Jaden, I need your Facebook somehow or another, baby. And you will be added into a messenger that is all of us. Every person, just about every person that has been in this live today, and others that are not able to be here. So there's 15 of us, y'all? 20? I don't even remember how big it is. But if you don't mind, maybe share your Facebook with me or Devlin or whoever you have access to, and we will add you to this messenger, okay?
All right.
And just so you know, Jaden, you're going to think a couple of us are weird and shit, and it's still all
And we
love.
are.
We eat crazy foods. We talk some shit sometime. But it's all within love.
Right.
Because, like,
to be fair,
even
didn't
my
expect
baby,
my mom to be around
I
normal
was just
people.
about to say that.
see,
So, okay,
you
can you
already
just
got
do me
it.
a favor? Don't
don't
judge
judge us
none
too
of my
much.
Facebook posts because Facebook is where I rant. Is where
Don't even
I
look at
normally
the post.
rant
Just,
at. You know,
just stay in the messenger. Just stay in the messenger. Don't go on the post. Just stay in the messenger where it's safe.
And I was going to say, it is adult, so as of right now, Shania, you know we love you, baby. But right now it is adult.
Where do you keep finding this H at?
Shania, you know we love you, baby. But right now it is adult.
Okay, the echo stopped.
Yeah, that was me.
No, I think it was Cassie. Not you two having a silent conversation about bread. Can you just hold piece of bread? That's not bread?
No.
Oh. What is?
This is what they call jackfruit.
It's jackfruit.
Oh. All I saw was it come up and then go back down. So I was trying to find it.
So we said we wanted to try it and never got an opportunity to.
Yeah, we always.
And so
try
he went
new
and got
fruit
it now
every
that you
time
gone.
we're together.
That's some crap. I think you should smush it again because he got it without you.
We had so much fruit we never got around to eating it.
We got it together. Thank you.
No.
Smush that.
We had it. We never got around to eating it because we had so much
he held it up.
Did that come through?
Yeah. You didn't eat it because it was a whole bunch of fruit. Let me see if this will let you up, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just jealous because she didn't get to go to Peach like we did.
Because, like, we got these oversized grapes. But they so good.
I thought those were cherries. Okay, I know we're over the time that we said, but Michael is a former co-worker of Tweets, and he shared a story with me that I really would like him to be able to share, so I'm glad that you were able to make it. And also I'm going to add Maddie because I know she's been doing advocacy work, and so trying to get a hold to her is a little difficult. I'm gonna try that again and then put Coach Cass back and then okay. I tried to get you, Maddie. Are you still? What's going on? I don't know. Go ahead, Michael. I'm gonna mute myself.
I've never done this. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I followed Tanae all the time, but we always did stuff through Messenger. I'm just not a social media person, but I just have to start off by saying she was one of the most amazing people I ever met in my life, and she just had a way. My first day meeting her, like I shared with you, I was starting my internship at Madigan, and I was scared as hell. I was nervous, and I was ready to bolt. And she saw she just read. Somehow she knew what was going on, and she just didn't know me. She came over and just started talking me through everything, and she, I'm gonna start to cry. But she's just amazing. She helped me through everything. I'm not a people person, and I was nervous about going and doing something new, but she saw that I was in a crisis and I was ready to take off running and not even do what I was there to do for. And she came over and she just started talking to me, and she talked me through everything. She was amazing. You know, I wouldn't have made it through my internship without her. We did a huge project together through the Red Cross. We were doing a bunch of AEDs, and we got to know each other a little bit, and she just really became a good friend. And I'm a diehard Seahawks fan, and she's a Niner fan. Everybody knows, and we poke so much fun at each other. She was just awesome. She saved me from making a huge mistake, because if I would have left, my life would have been totally different today. I'm better in writing than I am in talking.
No, you are fine. I think that her kids really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you were able to make it and share.
Yeah. Me too. I've been watching all of her stuff. I've been going over it because it's weird. I almost feel like I miss her more than what I should be. She really touched me. I mean, like a family member. I feel like losing my mom or my dad or something, even though we only talked on social media the last, 4 or 5 years. She just had a way with people. She was amazing.
Yeah. That she is. Maddie.
She did have a way with people.
Absolutely.
No, I do appreciate hearing that. I mean, you saying Madigan, that was about seven years ago. I mean, I was in middle school at that time, so like it's nice to see that.
2011.
Yeah.
It was 13 years
that's
ago.
further back.
It was 2011.
So, yeah, it is definitely nice to hear.
Yeah. Your mom was awesome. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start to cry. I don't want to, but she was awesome.
No worries, man. We're all going through it.
Oh, Maddie.
I kind of like
Hey,
my
love.
feel like I'm grieving more than I should. And then I remember why we called it Sisters Chat and why we changed how we were spelling it. And I remember I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in the Christian God the way a lot of Christians do. And I remember talking to Tweets about it. And she said, nah, you just don't have a name for what I have a name for. And we started talking about shadows. And we started talking about the shadow of Christ, how someone literally touched the hem of his cloak, and it is still my favorite Bible verse, the only part of the Bible that I believe. And when she said, oh, your cloak healed me, he said, no, your faith, that's what healed you. And I remember seeing her light up with a fire, and I just want to remind each of you, she's not gone until we forget her. She's not gone until we let go of her shadow. And I know that Jaden ain't gonna let go, and we ain't gonna let go, because if we do, every single time she put herself at risk, every single time she made a video calling somebody out, every single time she got up here and shared her heart would be for nothing. And she is not truly gone until we let go of that memory. So I love y'all, and I loved her a lot. As much as we didn't talk a lot, when we did talk, it was some of the most meaningful conversation. And for that, I want to thank her for being here and being a part of what makes me me, because now everyone that my shadow touches is also someone her spirit's touching. And for that, I just want to say thank you. And also, Jaden, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. If you or your sister need anything, if I have it, please just ask. Sometimes I don't got it, but when I do got it, please just ask, because I know if the shoe was on the other foot, she'd be saying the same thing to my son.
Thank you.
Okay, good people. We are at 4 o'clock. Just one more reminder, about the open mic this evening. If anybody wants to share or listen to some amazing poetry, the link is in Angel Tony's bio, also in my bio for the open mic tonight. Which she was Tweets was an awesome supporter of primal poetry. And without her taking a chance, this family would not be the family that it is. Tweets is the glue between the merging of the collaboration family and the primal poetry family. If she did not take a chance going to that very first event, I don't think that we all would be as close as we are. But we are. And because of that, we have basically supercharged this family. And, you have a host of aunties and uncles that are here for you and Sanaya in whatever way we can. We will definitely make sure that you are added to the group chat.
Yeah.
But also, the GoFundMe link is in the link tree, in my bio, in the sister chat bio. It has been in the chat rolling. Anything that can be given is definitely appreciated. We're coming up on 4 o'clock. Everybody make sure you hydrate, exercise, do something fun, live a little, live a lot, and live out loud. Live a lot and live
Just remember,
out
I'm the
loud.
auntie that fight though.
She
I'm the
is.
auntie that fight.
She is the auntie that fights. I will try to peacekeep first. However, them steel toes
And that's
aren't
my
far
bodyguard.
behind. Yeah, that one right there is her bodyguard. So if she start fighting,
And that's my bodyguard. So just know when you call me.
Welcome aboard Amtrak 352. Cafe Car is making its opening.
I'm the director of security for Primal Poetry, so I'll be right there, honey. I'll be right there.
Hey, Minnie, you are absolutely welcome. If there is anything that we can do, y'all have access. Even if whatever it is, if we ain't got it, we'll make sure you got it. We'll figure it out. But know that y'all don't have to figure it out by yourselves. Okay? We love you, and we are going to end this live. Because I don't even have one Wendy's napkin to act as my tissue today, and I've been doing good, but the dam is bursting. Okay? I'd have been better if somebody else was hosting.
You did
But
good.
I did it.
You did very good. You handled yourself well. We love you.
Don't forget, there's going to be a part 2 next week.
There's going to be what, Jean?
A part 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
All
right.
I weren't able to be here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love y'all. Enjoy your day to the best of your ability.
Love you. Love you, Jaden.
Love y'all.
Love you,
Love
Tom.
y'all.
Love you, Davina. Love you, Jean.
Love you.
Good night, John Boy.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
We'll keep in
Absolutely.
contact.
Y'all gonna wait until I kick y'all out the box, or y'all doing it on your own?
Kick me out the box because I'm peeling jackfruit right now, and it is delicious. If you've never had jackfruit, try it. It is like a cantaloupe, though, like a cantaloupe taste to it. But no, try it.
You got into describing, and I was just gonna kick you just because I ain't got none. But no, I love y'all. I saw.
You.
All right, bye, y'all.
Later.
The button don't work. There we go.
No, that's